Do you sell your art online, and do you know how to protect it from being stolen? If not, I'm going to give you some tips on how to do that. Hi, my name's Bam. I'm a children's book illustrator from the UK. I also sell other digital art online, including greetings cards. And unfortunately, in the past, my designs have been stolen. I'm going to give you some tips on how you can prevent it from happening to you. So, the first thing you're going to want to do is when you upload a design to a website to sell, you're going to want to make sure that you do it at a lower resolution. So, you want to upload it as like 72 dpi instead of, say, 300 dpi if that's what you've drawn it as. This means that if anyone's looking at your work on a tablet or on their phone, it's going to look absolutely fine. But as soon as somebody tries to print it out, it's going to look like absolute trash. It just makes it more difficult for people to take your work and start making something with it and selling it as their own. The next thing you're going to want to do is reverse image search your work. So I like to do this every 2 weeks. Reverse image search your work. You can see what other websites that your work is popping up on that are not licensed to sell your work. So for example, I did this. My work is licensed to sell on one website. Someone else has copied and pasted it from that website into Temu. Sellers on Temu have tried to rip off my work. Unfortunately, if you do find your work has been ripped off and popped on other websites and stolen, then you have to file a copyright notice. If you don't know how to do this, there's loads of templates. If you just Google a copyright notice for artwork, there's loads of templates you can use. So when I discovered my work had been stolen, it had been copied 10 different times by 10 different sellers on Temu, which meant 10 different copyright notices I had to send to Temu. This was time consuming. I had to spend a whole morning filing copyright notices. In their defense, they did take them down within 24 hours, so they did act quite quickly. As a customer for websites like Temu, you need to be aware that a lot of the things you see on Temu have been stolen from artists like me. For example, surface patterns on clothing. For me, it was greetings cards. In fact, if you search greetings cards on the Temu website, all of them have been stolen from artists like me. I recognize so many that have been taken off of other websites. The last thing you want to do is look out for your fellow artists. If you see any work that you recognize, try and find out who the artist is. The only reason I realized that somebody had taken my work and copied it onto Temu was because another artist alerted me and raised awareness of it happening to her. So keep reverse image searching your work, keep uploading it at 72 dpi, and look out for your fellow artists.